Hi, my name's Helena Kriel. I'm the founder of Baby Rhino Rescue. Our aim was to create an opportunity for people to work together to save the rhino from extinction.
Helena Kriel, a well-known actress, writer and conservationist, recently wrote an article about a true survivor. It's 2014. On a private farm, a young rhino tumbles to the ground, breaking his fetal sac. He lies seemingly inert. His mom uses her horn, gently urging him to stand. He's wobbly, still a creature of the womb, where he has been suspended for 480 days. His mother's warm teats are ready for suckling. First day on planet Earth. Welcome, young rhino. It's wild where he lives. The silky buffalo grass grows as high as his mother's flank. When they walk, the calf at her side disappears. By the age of 2, he's fully grown and he follows his instinct, venturing into the bush, reading the messages in the middens. He knows when he's entering the territory of a bigger bull, and he avoids him. He's still young. He doesn't want trouble, but he feels this power inside of him. In time, he will be a force to be reckoned with. On full moon nights, the trees are lined with silver. And on just such a night, his life will change. While patrolling in the silver night, he sees something strange. 3 men. They're armed with military-grade weapons. He stares a moment, and then he runs. They fire. He falls, blinding, burning, and a wash of something warm. And then all is darkness. When he wakes, there's an inferno in his head. Air, where there was a horn. The geography of his whole face has changed. There are flies. He can't see. He can't understand why the sun is burning into his head. He manages to stand, and then he falls. Finally, he gets up and walks in a daze. Day becomes night, becomes day. The flies buzz in his brain. He's on fire, growing weaker. When the police come across him, staggering along a fence line, they see blood and sinus, a concave of red jelly. Most of his head has been hacked away. On either side of the morass, his eyes can be seen, but only just. The police vomit in shock. Why is this rhino walking with no face? They ask the owners. This rhino means nothing to us now, they say. Just shoot him. But the police, affected by the bleeding hulk, contact Saving the Survivors, a team of vets working to protect Africa's endangered wildlife. And this is how the man who perseveres meets the rhino who won't give up.
At the moment, our vision and our aim is basically to save every single rhino that gets shot or poached or injured.
Dr. Johan Maria, a wildlife vet, encounters this 2-ton creature with only half a face. It knocks the breath out of him.
So I find it really difficult.
How are they going to save him? We'll call him Seha, short for Siawukele, Maria says. It means have mercy on us. And this is the start of a journey that will take 6 years. Stories, like this horrify us, but they also challenge us in regard to our relationship to Mother Earth. People like Helena Kriel and her baby Rhino rescue, the Care for Wild Rhino Sanctuary, and the Rhino Pride Foundation are actively involved in protecting and nurturing rhinos.
We work very closely with Care for Wild, establishing on a monthly basis what they need.
A small group of wonderful people is making such a difference in the rhinos' lives.
From Dr. Johan Maria, David Attenborough, Greenpeace, various environmental groups, many Christian and other religious groups, individual voices and funders, comes the challenge to be less blind, less unthinking, less reckless in terms of how we relate to the earth. Now back to Seha. Seha is transported to a sanctuary and he's put in a paddock to allow easy access to him. Does Seha understand that he has been placed in healing hands? Maria, known for his tenacity, begins work. There is so little skin left on the young rhino's face that orthopedic screws are drilled directly into his skull. This secures the cover needed to protect the gaping crevice from maggot-laying flies. And with twine, Maria binds the two sides of the wound in his face a little closer together and covers the crater with elephant hide. One operation follows another. Seha, a true survivor, endures 30 operations in 5 years. Now it's 2021. In the paddock, Seha stands alone. Instead of the wind in the grass and the splatter of rain, the eagle's high call, the grunt of the lion calling across the open spaces, this young rhino has come to know the sounds of human voices and tractors and the scrape of a rake across the gravel. But Seha is alive. He's testament to courage and healing hands. And he has sired a calf. And the beauty of young Daniel shows the perfection of his genes. How could Seha know that for 50 million years his species has been spreading seeds, proliferating grasses? It has been preventing fires by close cropping burnable grasses, fertilizing the soil and creating high sequestering carbon sinks. How could he know that he too is a climate warrior and he affects the biodiversity balance of this planet? Seha remains now in a paddock. His story is a synecdoche of a special species under a terrible threat from poaching and for people who care. When one regards him, he seems strong, but he looks unimaginably sad. He hasn't lost his wild spirit, and if you venture in, he'll chase you. Will this powerhouse again feel the breeze shift from the thorn trees and see vervet monkeys jump and jabber? Doesn't he deserve that? All this inordinate suffering. For what? For the illusion of what his horn may do for humans. Could it harden an erection, help indigestion, take away a headache, cure cancer? His horn is hair. from a creature whose ancestors once mixed with the dinosaurs.
I think if the world loses the rhinos, it will be such a sad place. Any wildlife for that matter. It's our biodiversity. It's what makes the world unique.
It is said that extinction is forever. We say it a slightly different way. We say extinction is silence. So where there was once a gregarious, social, emotional, beautiful, ancient being, there will be nothing.
How unutterably sad for a bangle. The lie of a cure. An erection gone wrong. A party trick. Seha, God have mercy on us.